Yo, it's Trent. Sub, share, like, comment, all that fun stuff. Check out the other videos I got. Hope everyone's having a good day. But we got Crazy Girl at alternative school, right? And I've talked about alternative school, and I honestly can't remember if I talked about this girl, but she deserves her own story, to be honest, because this was crazy, man. It really was. So for you, anybody that doesn't know, right, when I was going into senior year, I had horrible grades, right? I didn't care. I skipped every day. I was just like, fuck it, right? And then COVID happened, and then that just gave me an even bigger excuse not to. I didn't go on online school. I didn't do any of it, right? I just completely fucked off, failed a bunch of shit, right? So they were like, hey, the only way you can graduate, the same time as everybody else is if you go to this alternative school. And I actually graduated early, but that doesn't matter. So I go to this alternative school, pretty much like, gotta do shit or I fail out of high school, fuck it. So I'm there, and I met a couple people that were cool, you know what I mean? There was a couple kids that were troublemakers. Troublemaker, that sounds stupid. Delinquents, that sounds a little better. Some delinquents, and they were fun to hang out with, and we smoked a lot, and that was cool, you know what I'm saying? But there was this wild fucking girl there who I recognized from high school, right? And I recognized her, and I don't mean this in a mean way, but I just knew that the girl was crazy, like, whether it was, like, mental health issues or, all I remember is her always yelling during classes and getting in trouble and shit, right? So she's there, and within, I think the first day, she didn't talk to me, right? She just kept looking at me a lot, and I didn't like it because, not attractive at all. Not that matters, but not attractive at all. She's just staring at me a bunch, right? I'm like, whatever. The second day I go there, and she starts talking to me. Oh, do you remember me from high school? I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, how are you? Asking me all these questions all the time, and I'm just, like, in the middle of class. And the classes were small because it's alternative school. There's, like, 5-6 kids in each class, right? So throughout the whole class, all she's doing is trying to, like, get my attention or talk to me or what have you been doing? She keeps referring questions to me. I did not like it, right? So I told her straight up. I'm like, I have a girlfriend, because at the time I actually did. I don't now, but at the time I did. So I was like, I got a girl, don't be talking to me all this much. Like, I'll be friends, but I don't want to do this. I don't even want to be friends, I'm just trying to be nice because I don't know what this girl's going through or how she got here. I don't want to do some crazy shit, right? Because of me. So, and that's exactly what ended up happening. So the next day she comes in, right? And I'm sitting at my desk, and mind you, this is like my third day there. Like, I barely know people's names. I just met like 2-3 people that were cool and I could smoke with in the bathroom. Besides that, I don't know people. This crazy girl, right? And I'm calling her that because she deserves it. She comes up to me, right? And she's like, I have a gift for you. I'm like, a gift? She's like, I have a gift for you. And she reaches in her pocket and pulls out, and I swear to fucking God, I swear to God on my life, this is what she pulled out, right? She pulled out a lanyard thing like this, but skinny version. The skinny ones, like the skinny version? Super skinny lanyard, right? With a plastic baby on it. A plastic fucking, like, this big. You know what I'm talking about? I've never seen them besides this, but they have it's a little, like, plastic baby toy that's hooked up to it, right? I'm like, what the fuck? And she gives it to me, and she's like, you can wear it. And I was like, I was like this. I'm sitting at my desk, like, and she just sets it on my desk, and she's like, it's for you. Walks away. I'm like, what the actual fuck was that? This girl's weird, right? So I didn't want it because, like I said, I don't know what she's got going on. I don't want her to go do something bad because of me, right? So when she leaves class before me, right? I take that bracelet thing, or not bracelet, the necklace, fucking plastic baby on it, and I throw it away. I said, this is not my problem. I'm throwing that shit away, right? So I threw it away, and I left. Right? The next day I come in, and there's no way she could have known about that, right? Because she already left the school. Like, she was leaving for the day. And I went behind her and threw it away like 30 seconds after she left. I thought for sure I was good. The next day I come in, and what's on my fucking desk? What do you think's on my desk? The fucking baby with the lanyard thing. The necklace is on my desk. And I'm like, oh no. No, that's fucked, right? So I grab it, and I go to throw it away. The girl's sitting right there. She's like 2 seats away from the garbage, right? I didn't give a fuck that time, though, because I knew either she made a new one, or she, like, grabbed it out of the garbage. And if she grabbed it out of the garbage, like, that's some weird shit, right? So I go to throw it away, and she's like, what, you don't want it? I was like, you can have it back if you want. Like, I have a girlfriend. I do not want this. I do not want a gift from you. Like, and this is weird. And I told her this, but I was like, listen, you could be nice, or you could be a nice person. I don't know. But this gift, to me, is weird. I don't know you. I'm not friends with you, and you just gave me this fucking plastic doll thing. She starts flipping out, dude, in the middle of class, right? There's only like 5 people, so it's not like it was super embarrassing, but this girl's flipping out on me. She's like, well, fuck you. You're new here. People like you. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck did I do to deserve this shit, right? So I'm just standing there taking it. Like, she's yelling, and the teacher's like, okay, let's walk away, right? So she leaves. The next day, right? The next day, I vowed to myself, I said, you're not taking that again. If she starts yelling at you or anything, just argue with this girl. Like, fuck it, right? Like, whether she has mental problems or not, it's time to end this for good. You know what I mean? So I go in the next day ready for whatever, right? And I'm sitting there, and most of the class, it's quiet, right? And that girl wasn't bothering me. But instead, there's a kid sitting in front of me that was one of the kids I started being friends with. Like, he was chill, you know what I mean? All he wanted to do is the same exact thing as me. Like, I'll do the schoolwork, but I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to be told what to do. I just want to sit here and I'll fucking fill out things, right? So we're both doing the same shit. She comes up to him and is trying to give him a baby doll, and he didn't give a fuck. He was like, I don't fucking want that thing. Get away from me, right? And she's like, and she's saying random stuff, and then she makes eye contact with me, and before she even said anything, because she started walking towards me, I went loud as fuck, because I wasn't going to let happen what happened the day before, right? I looked at her right in the eyes, and I went, no, and I screamed. I was like, no, you're not coming over here. And the teacher got up. She stood up, and she's like, what? Is everything okay? And I'm like, no, this psycho bitch is trying to be weird to us and give us fucking plastic baby dolls. So this girl cannot be in our class. This is weird as fuck, right? She starts crying. She runs out of the room, right? The teacher walks past and goes by, right? 10 minutes later, they come back together. And the teacher's like, everything's worked out. It'll be okay. And she's just sitting there. And she didn't say another word to me, dude. Not a single word. And I didn't feel bad. I kind of almost did, but I was like, nah, don't feel bad. Because she was being fucking weird, dude. It's not like she was trying to make friends. Like, and then, you know what happens? One day I'm leaving, right? And I announced to the little class we're in, right? Because I'm friends with most of the people in there. I'm like, yo, like, I'm graduating early. I'll be out of here by next week. You know, whatever the date was. I was telling them, right? And everybody's like, oh, damn, I'll miss you, right? The day before I'm leaving, right? Like, the next day I still have to go into school, but I only have to go in for a couple, like, classes. I don't have to go to this class, right? So it's my last day in this class, right? She walks up and tries to give me the fucking baby necklace, dude. And I was like, okay, I'll take it. I'll fucking take the baby necklace, right? I took it. I left with it in my hand. And guess what I did? I got outside and I threw that bitch in the air. Like, I graduated. Fuck yeah. You know, not my problem. I don't want this fucking thing, but... Dude, I don't know what mental stuff she had going on, and I got some stuff going on too, and a lot of people, like, I don't know percentages wise, but I'd guess 90% of the people on earth probably got some mental shit, not like bad, but, you know, you just think about stuff, you got anxiety, depression, whatever. I'm sure a lot of fucking people deal with that. You don't have to be that fucking weird, you know what I'm saying? Maybe there's some other stuff thrown in, but I wasn't having it, you know, and she's giving me plastic babies and shit. Like, fuck off, bitch. I don't like that. But what would you do in this situation? Let's just say you get sent to an alternative school, right? And on the second day, there's a girl talking to you who you don't want to talk to. Then she's giving you a plastic baby necklace, and she gets offended when you don't wear it, and she's like just being so weird. Like, what would you even do? But thanks for watching. I don't know about puppy videos today just because it's going to be a hassle, but we'll see. Gaming videos later, and peace out. Thanks for watching, guys.